Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, they think I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs.
Welcome to the Bucket Discussions podcast, where we go beyond the stat sheet. We go beyond the narrative to bring y'all that real, authentic, fire sports conversation. Thank y'all for tuning in with us this week, man. We got an exciting show planned for y'all today. It's your boy, Taj James, a.k.a. TJ, a.k.a. Trench Montana, a.k.a. I don't got no more a.k.a. Welcome to the show.
What's up with it, man? It's your boy, the girl's damn sugar. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I go by various other names such as Dr. James, Trigger Trey, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Interior Design, you know what I'm saying? I go by a lot of different names. I wear a lot of different hats. But yeah, I'm gonna pass it to bro.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's J. Coop back in the building, aka Mr. Orlando back in the building, man.
Yeah.
But hey, man, we ready to get back to this episode of Bucket Discussions, man. It's gonna be a good week, man. Let's get into it.
All right, so we got to start here. It's only right. The NBA officially dropped the All-Star starters. We don't know who's coming off the bench yet, but we got the starters. So my question to y'all is, what's y'all initial reactions to hearing who's starting and who's not?
Let me put this all first, man. First and foremost, congrats to the Golden State Warriors for having not one, but once again, two players in the starting All-Star lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got that boy Wiggy out there, and I know a lot of folks feel away about it, but like, you know what I'm saying? That's Wiggy, man. Like, me personally, this is good for me to see, because I won't say I've necessarily been a hater of Wiggy, but I've been very frustrated with his little time that he's had in the Golden State, man. The inconsistency of his play early on frustrated me. His jump shot frustrated me. His shot choices frustrated me. Just everything about his game frustrated me. And lately, he's been playing a whole lot better, man. A lot more consistent, man. He's knocking down shots. And that's kind of what I wanted from him. Like, coming from Minnesota has always been a quote unquote a low stagnant organization where they haven't been able to do much. They've always had the next rising star and yet have to do anything such as playoff wise. But shout out to what they're doing right now with Ant-Man and the boys. But yeah, I'm proud of my man, bro. Like, coming from me, because like at one point in time, I was like, hey, bro, we can trade his ass the fuck up out of here. Him and Kelly Oubre, you know what I'm saying? But like, shout out to Andrew Wiggins, bro. And then Steph, of course, he's an all-star. He's been doing a damn thing for a very long time now. That was expected. I didn't expect nothing less. But yeah, man, shout out to that boy Wiggy, man. I honestly would have expected maybe Clay to get an all-star vote. But it's, pretty shocking for Wiggy to get it, man. So congrats to him. Shout out to John Morant, bro. Proud of that cat, proud of what he's doing, bro. He's been tearing the league up. He's been tearing the Golden State Warriors up. That's lunch food for him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trae Young and DeMar DeRozan, bro. Those are two cats that, been putting on, bro, for their organization, bro. Shout out to DeMar, man. Shout out to Trae, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Hey, big facts, bro. Hey, I respect your opinion 100%, but all I'm gonna say is voting process when it comes to the All-Star game, because there's no way in hell Andrew Wiggins should be an All-Star starter. Hey, I'm gonna just keep with a buck, man. I'm not an Andrew Wiggins fan or nothing like that, but I ain't a hater either. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for his success. I couldn't be like nothing but more happier for him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like there's more deserving players. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I also feel like the league needs to take off the position restriction when it comes to the All-Star voting, because the only reason Andrew Wiggins is here is because he's a shooting guard and they needed a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? If PG was healthy, PG would probably be in that position. But I feel like since we're in the NBA nowadays where it's like basketball is almost positionless anyway, I feel like it'd just be good to get rid of the positions when it comes to the All-Star game, because you need two guards, you need two forwards, two you know what I'm saying, centers, two power forwards and stuff like that. So I feel like if you take the positions away, you would actually be able to get the people onto the All-Star game that deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something that could change during the All-Star thing or the All-Star voting. But as for everyone else, bro, there's no one else I could complain about being a starter for real. DeMar DeRozan is kind of like revived his career. ever since he got to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he was one of the best, the most efficient players when he was with the Spurs, but he's finally, you know, putting his numbers towards wins and stuff like that, towards something that actually matters. And Trae Young, man, he deserves that. Obviously, the Hawks could be doing better, but this man's averaging like 29 points. You know what I'm saying? So there's not really much else you could say about that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out John Morant for being a first-time All-Star. He's definitely deserving of that. If there's anyone that deserves to be a starter, like we were saying earlier, I think it definitely deserves to be John Morant for sure.
Real spill.
Hey, you ever seen something somewhere and wonder how I got there?
Cool.
All the time.
What are you doing in a starting lineup, Wiggy?
What you doing there?
Man.
Hey, he
Get
played
back,
his way
get
in.
back to the bench, my guy. And I'm not talking about the All-Star bench.
He
I'm
played
talking
his way in.
I'm just playing with y'all, though. I'm playing with y'all. Kind of like what Coop said, though. It goes by position. So it's like shooting guard playing the West been kind of down this year. So it's like, I mean, the person that's been playing well at shooting guard in the West, Andrew Wiggins, even though I thought he was more of a small forward, but
yeah,
if it's by position, shooting guard, then I understand kind of why he made it. But I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen the list, I was like, it made me do a double take. Like, how you get in the All-Star lineup? But hey, shout out to him, bro. I'm never gonna hate on another man for doing his thing, bro. So
yeah, for sure.
West,
Can never do that.
The West is super tough, bro. So congratulations to Wiggy for that. But
sure.
my initial reaction, bro, every year it's kind of the same players that make the All-Star starting lineup, bro. So I'm kind of happy just to see some new faces, bro. Obviously, Greek Freak and those type players are always in there, but like seeing DeMar DeRozan, like you said, he kind of revived his career a little bit, even though he was still hooping in San Antonio.
Yeah, for sure.
Like an MVP candidate, bro. So I'm excited about that. John Morant, a new face, exciting player. He's been doing his thing all year. Hey, he's
much
been
deserving,
bro. So I'm excited to see him in the starting lineup, bro. He definitely deserves it. Wiggy, it's arguable whether or not he should be in the starting lineup, but he's a new face, bro. He's definitely improved his game. So I'm excited to see bro in the starting lineup, man. So, hey, this is going to be a fun all-star game. But to segue, if you were a captain, the two captains are KD and LeBron James. If you had the number one pick in this all-star draft, who are you picking to be your first player?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is a fairly simple question for me. Whether I'm KD or LeBron James. We've seen this young fella play in our stadium many times. We've seen this young fella come through and torch our team. We've seen this young fella do some amazing blocks on the defensive end. Of course, he can jump out the gym. John Morant, that's the simple, easy pick for me. That's my number one pick. Of course, Steph plays for my favorite team, you know what I'm saying? But like what John Morant has been doing lately, how he's been playing, he's kind of like fearless, coming up, like he's fairly young, so coming up against these like all-star players that you see growing up, and like you step face to face with him on the court, and you look at him like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Yeah. I like that. I like the way he steps up. He fears nobody, to keep it a buck.
Nobody.
I seen him go up and jump with seven footers. He said if somebody was 9 foot, he's still gonna jump with him. Hey, bro, that's respectable, bro. I like it. The way he's been playing, that's a fairly simple pick for me. I'll let y'all get y'all picks off, bro. But that's an easy.
Hey, that's definitely a respectable pick. But personally, bro, I gotta go with the most dominant player in the league right now when it comes to putting up numbers and just dominating their opposition. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid, man. The dude has been on a fucking tear the past month and a half, honestly all season, but especially the past month and a half, where he's been averaging more points than he has minutes, which is just unheard of if we're being honest. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta keep it simple. Go with Joel Embiid, dude. He's been, I don't want to say carrying the 76ers because they have a decent supporting cast, but he's definitely the main. Yeah, he's definitely the main vocal point behind that team. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I gotta give him his props, especially considering the way the 76ers have been dealing with the Ben Simmons situation, and he still goes out there and continues to put up numbers the way he does, man. I got to give it to Joel Embiid.
Roast Bill. I like that pick. Good pick.
Yes, sir. Both of you have great picks, but I got the best pick, dog. It's simple, bro. Don't overthink it. Give me Greek Freak. Arguably the best player in the game, plays both ways. And we've seen this man dominate all-star games for several years now, bro. So I feel like
he had your man Curry on the ground. Remember that when he was laying down?
He punched on him too, and he punched on him. But hey, bro, if I'm LeBron or I'm KD, I'm trying to chill All-Star weekend. I'm not trying to work too hard. I'm not trying to have to score a lot of points, bro. Just get Greek Freak, bro. He's an Energizer bunny, dog. He gonna go up and he can put up 30, 40 in an All-Star game. He's gonna be blocking. He's gonna be blocking several shots. He's gonna be playing defense, rebounding. If I'm one of those two guys, bro, I've been in the league for a while. I just want to chill a little bit. I just want to, hey, here, Greek Freak, bro, take the ball. And he gonna do his thing, bro. And then you can just add pieces around him, bro. So I feel like Greek Freak's the best pick.
All right, man. I want to make a comment on what you said right quick, man. You said if you're LeBron or KD or one of those older cats, you want to chill. No, I don't want you to chill. Revive All-Star Weekend, man. Put some life back in the All-Star Weekend. Make it competitive. Make it fun. And also that little comment y'all made about Curry, man. I picked John Morant because I want him to dunk on Giannis when he's not looking. He's gonna dunk. He's gonna catch a body. Giannis gonna have his head turned. They're gonna block it up and they're gonna punch him. He's gonna punch on Greek Freak and he's gonna get his lick back. Shout out to John Morant. He's on his Grizzly, man. That's my pick. I'm always gonna rock with it. But yeah, man, I want to see these guys have a little be competitive with it. You know what I'm saying? Have a little competition, have a little fun, of course. Yeah. We don't want nobody getting injured, but at the end of the day, it's a basketball game. NBA is full of softies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not really hitting for real. So, go have some fun, be competitive with it. Don't look like very nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like you don't care, because then you can kind of sense that in the game. I know you guys have watched all-star games where it's like, damn, they kind of bullshitting right now. And you like, man, I wish it was like getting at it. Because I've seen all-star games where folks is getting at it, but like, yeah, man, my number one pick was John Morant, bro. And I feel like he's a young cat, bro. His first all-star game, bro. I feel like he may go crazy, bro. Yeah.
He's got hella energy right now. Yeah. He's got hella energy.
Yeah, bro. He'll go crazy.
Hey, bro. We got a mid-season award show coming up. We're going to get on there. We're going to discuss how we will personally revive All-Star Weekend, because it's kind of watered down. It's kind of dead right now, bro. So
definitely.
Hey, NBA, check out that episode and then hit my phone too. I got some ideas for y'all, man. But
so we got James Harden, man. We've been hearing the talks. We've been hearing the chatter. You know what I'm saying? James Harden wants out of Brooklyn. Now, I know y'all have the same thought when y'all saw it, like, huh? You did all that to get to Brooklyn. Now you went out. What are y'all thoughts on that, man? Let me know how y'all are feeling about that.
Honestly, bro, I mean, it is what it is. I fuck with Harden. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the league. But honestly, dude just needs to relax. You know what I'm saying? He already forced his way out of Houston. Like, that shit was already unnecessary, not playing just to get your way to another team. Because personally, I don't fuck with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you get paid millions to go out there and do what the fuck you love. Should I be out there every day for free doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? I do that shit for free every day already. So you think I wouldn't be out there doing that shit for millions? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But I mean, yeah, no, I don't see why he's complaining about it. He's got everything he needs around him. He's got people like Joe Harris. He's got 2 stars. You know what I'm saying? So no, I think he has more than enough than he needs around him. But at the same time, if he's not trying to be like that third or second fiddle behind KD or Kyrie, or maybe he wants to be that number 1 option or that number 2 option behind another dominant player such as Joel Embiid, you know what I'm saying, who was rumored where he was trying to go, you know what I'm saying, where he was trying to go down to Philly and shit like that, which I feel like that would probably be his best option if he was trying to get out of Brooklyn. I feel like you need to go with another player just as dominant as Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid, he'd be perfect alongside James Harden for real. They complement each other's game so perfectly too. So I feel like that helped a lot.
For sure.
Well, hearing this report though, it kind of shocked me a little bit. I'm like, damn, you trying to get out of Brooklyn already, bro? You just got there. You've been there for not even a whole season yet, bro. Like, if you think about it, last year, he kind of got traded, or he forced his way out midseason and got traded. This is kind of his first full season. Last year, he was dealing with a lot of injuries. He was overweight, things like that. But now it's like, bro, you got your first full season. I'm expecting you to actually go out there and like turn back the clock, bro, to Harden from James Harden from Houston. So I'm not sure what's going on. For me, bro, I watched James Harden several times this season. He just hasn't looked quite right to me, bro. Like, it looks like he's kind of lacking that burst that he used to have, because he's never been like extremely fast, bro. But you know, when he gets in a half court, he starts doing all that dribbling. He can easily blow by people. I understand the foul rule might be affecting his game too a little bit, but I still think he's a great player without that, bro. So for him to not be able to get past players like he used to, it's kind of crazy to me, bro. And then now it's just like the fact that he's trying to force his way out of, I'm not saying he's forcing his way, bro, but the fact that he's even talking about wanting to get out of Brooklyn, it doesn't make much sense to me. I feel like you kind of I don't want to be like negative, bro, but you kind of like hopped on a wave, bro. You thought you was gonna get in there and get a big three, bro, get a cheap ring, but it's like it didn't work out, bro. Don't run from the grind like my man Dane says. You already got a stacked roster, bro. Why are you trying to get to Houston, bro? I feel like you kind of playing like this is not 2K, bro. You can't, 2K. You play with a team for 2 weeks, and you're like, all right, let me get traded. No, bro, you can't. But you gotta stick it out, bro, and actually battle with the team. I feel like now they're facing some type of adversity, bro. So I feel like you got to stick that out, bro, and make a playoff run, make a championship run, bro. Running to the 76ers is not going to change anything to me, bro. So I feel like you kind of got to stick it out on this one. You already forced your way out of Brooklyn. So
Facts.
Let's do what we got to do, man, to win this chip in Brooklyn.
Hey, I agree with you, bro. I definitely agree with you, bro. But one thing I'll say about that is if he does end up leaving, I would like to see him go to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like that'd probably be the best option behind Brooklyn. But fact, just like you said, bro, it doesn't get much better than that. You're literally in the state of New York. You have a super team like right in your face. Like I don't see how it gets much better than the situation you're in right now. That's what I'm saying when it comes to like athletes being divas and shit. Like it's childish if you ask me. But what are you gonna say, Trey?
I can understand though the situation hasn't been like perfect, but I feel like, bro, you could have already been in Philly. Like they tried to trade for you, you didn't want to go there, but now it's like, oh, now you see John B. Now you want to go there. But go ahead, bro.
Like, here's my shit, bro. A wise man once said, "You knew what it was when you signed up. You made all this effort. You talked to Kyrie, you talked to KD. You know what I'm saying? You knew what it was when you signed up, bro. Don't act like, oh, it's not fun. I want to leave. I'm ready to go." Bro, you're here now. You have a perfect opportunity. Make it do what it do, bro. Like, you don't want to seem like that cat that's like, all right, first and foremost, you have a super team. Let's just address that. You have a super
like what the fuck's he doing, bro? What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, like
you got a
KD,
bro, what?
Kyrie, like there's not much
what
more.
What the hell is he on? Is he okay?
For, you know what I'm saying?
Someone close to him needs to check up on him.
Yeah, check on him because he's tweaking right now. Like
you got three players that can drop. You got 3 players that can drop 50 at the drop of a hat, bro.
Easy. And
that's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying, and he's in New York. Like, what else do you need, bro? What else
need
do you
nothing else? You don't really
just send his ass back to Houston, bro. Just send his ass back to Houston.
Send him
like that's all he wants is the strip clubs and shit. That's all he wants. That's all he wants, man. Like, come on, man. Go out there and hoop, bro.
Back. He tweaking. Like, in my head, I'm like, I'm seeing all this happen. I'm like, he did all this to get there. Now he wants out. And I don't know if he's not comfortable with being the third option, but even if you're not comfortable with being a third option, you knew what it was. And like you don't have to, like, doesn't it make it feel a little funner? You like, damn, I got KD, I got Kyrie. Some possessions I can sit back and chill. When I need to get my shit off, I'll get my shit off. But like, it seems like he can't catch his comfort and flow of the game. And now it's just like, I feel like it's a little adversity he's facing, and now he wants out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, James. Hoop, bro.
Come on, man.
Get out, bro. Hoop.
I feel like that goes back to that. That's basically just the grind of an NBA season, bro. Everything's not gonna go perfect. Everything's not gonna go your way, but you gotta just keep fighting through it. So there's reports. I'm not saying it's coming from LeBron or nobody, but this has been weighing heavy on my mind. They say LeBron wants to go back to the Cavs because the Cavs got some semblance of a roster. They got some semblance of a team. They got 2 great young players, DG, and then Colin Sexton, even though he's hurt, but he's still there. They also have Evan Mobley. So actually that's 3 great young players. The head coach is doing their thing. What's your thoughts on these reports? I don't know if they're real or not, but what's your thoughts on just the idea of LeBron going back to the Cavs?
If I'm Cleveland and I'm the Cavaliers, it's a hell no for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
LeBron, stay where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a great player, phenomenal player, one of the greatest players to ever do it. But like at the end of the day, bro, when we was on ground zero, your interest was not on us, bro. You left, you was leaving all these teams. You went to Miami. Now you going to LA. Your interest was not on us when we was on ground zero, when we had Colin Sexton and he was the only one struggling to get a shot off out here, bro. We don't want you out here now that we have our team. We've been rebuilding for some time now. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to use this. I don't even want to use that analogy, but let's just go with this, bro. We've been building our shit up, bro. We've been getting our organization in order. We've been finding all these pieces to have, like you said, a resemblance of a team. We've been struggling these past few seasons. Now that we got some hoopers this way, let's not do that, bro. We don't want you back because we know what LeBron does. He's a quick fix kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? He'll make roster sets where like, okay, we'll win today, but tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. This month may blow over. The house may be done for, but for today, we cool. Like he'll get you. I feel like he could get him a ring with that roster. But like the next season, he may up and feel like, hey, I want to go hoop in another. I want to go hoop with the Rockets. I want to rebuild that team. I want to go hoop with KD. He may just decide something the next day and like leave your team up in shambles, and now you're left to pick up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
facts.
LeBron's gone. We've seen the damage he can do. He stunts a lot of players' growth. Just stop it with the quick fixes, Bron. You just like you're like, okay, this team's hot right now. They have something I can build around. They have the perfect pieces for me. And at the end of the day, what I find relatively confusing for me is, LeBron, you have the total control of this team. You're the one that decided, oh, I think I want Russ. Let's get Russ. And now Russ is over here and you're not doing shit with him. And he's not really productive. And now it's like, oh, I think I see that team over there in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? That team over there in Cleveland is getting their shit off right now. They have the perfect pieces for me. This is my style of team. You know what I'm saying? I need my pieces around. And we know what LeBron's going to do. He's going to get to Cleveland. He's going to say, hey, oh, I know what I need to win. I need a couple more shooters. He's going to trade one of them young cats that's really doing their thing, that's building their career. You know what I'm saying? And that might be in the best interest for them, because playing with LeBron, we've seen it. We've seen players play with LeBron and play like total doo-doo shit. And then as soon as they leave, they're the next biggest thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying? So all that to say, no. If I'm Cleveland, no. We've been doing too much to get here. We're starting to build ourselves a solid team, a winning organization. You know what I'm saying? It's not a quick fix. We've been building on these stable pieces. I like what we're building right now. We may not win the championship this season, but we're getting it. We're getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron, keep your ass in LA. La La Land. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big fast, bro. All I'm gonna say, man, is LeBron, he's like that ex-girlfriend that finally sees you bossed up. You know what I'm saying? Finally doing your thing. And years later, like, oh, I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? They, man, for real though, LeBron, you need to keep your ass in LA, bro. Don't go fucking up what they got, bro. They some young bulls doing their own thing, calling sex. I know just a couple, like shit, maybe a couple months ago we were just talking about maybe like Cleveland, they need to blow it up just because the front office is stupid. But now that they finally have something going on, don't fuck it up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Cleveland ain't never had shit. Their football team don't got shit. The basketball team ain't never had shit besides you, LeBron, and then your ass up and left them. So it's like, damn, what's up with that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, just stay in LA, bro, or go to some other freaking big ass city and just leave Cleveland alone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want them when they was down bad. So why you want them when they're winning? You know what I'm saying? Why you want them when they're doing good?
All right, bro.
Sorry about the profanity. My fault.
Quickly address it, bro. I don't want to be talking out both sides of my mouth. I do agree with player empowerment, bro. Like, if you with a trash organization and they're not doing nothing for you, bro, there's nothing wrong with you leaving. But like, I don't agree with this whole team stacking. Like, oh, we running over here. Kind of like, bro, LeBron's done it several times, and then KD's done it a couple times too, bro. I feel like with the Nets, they had something going great over there. They had D'Lo, D'Angelo Russell over there doing his thing. They had a lot of young pieces. They had Jared Allen. You see what happened to him. KD, Kyrie, and all them came. Oh, yeah, we got to trade you, bro. I'm sorry. And he got traded to the Cavs. So it's just like, I don't like to see when it's like a team building their young nucleus up, bro. They doing their thing. And then it's like somebody coming there and just are a great player. Honestly, from an organizational standpoint, if you can get KD, bro, these young players, bro, I'm not really tripping off them too much. Or if I get LeBron,
do what you got to do to get
trade
KD.
These young players out of there. Or if we can get AD, I'll trade Lonzo, I'll trade Brandon Ingram, Kuz, everybody. We'll trade the whole cupboard, bro. It's cool. But
I don't know about that. But
to address like this, LeBron wants to go back to Cleveland. I feel like this story is kind of getting old, bro. And me, as a LeBron fan, I'm kind of getting burnt out, bro. Like, it's always drama, bro. It's drama. LeBron, this, whoever LeBron has as his second best player is this, that. The third best player, this, that. Bro, I'm getting tired of it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, at this point, it's like the Lakers season's been a failure. We got Russ over there. Everybody's just like frustrated. We want to fire the head coach. It's kind of just getting old for real. And then it's like, only thing that's really irritating me is like LeBron, how you orchestrate all this bullshit to happen, and then you want to play victim when the shit doesn't go good, bro. You can't do that, bro. You gotta sit up and take that, bro. If you want to be GM, bro, you playing my GM in real life, bro. This is not 2K. You getting all these different pieces that don't fit. Oh, I want this player. I want that player. No, bro, this is real life, bro. So that's what's frustrating me. LeBron, you kind of got to own up to it, bro. Or you just got to learn how to just play basketball. I understand you came from a trash organization like the Cleveland Cavs that didn't help you do anything. They didn't take any of your input, bro. But I feel like as you grow in your career, you gotta focus. I feel like when he first was in Cleveland, like he played with who he had on the team and he did his thing.
Yeah.
He had like Danny Green, Daniel Gibson, players like that. Anderson, Varejao, Yagowski, they all did their thing, but they hooped. LeBron won like 60, he won like 60-something games with that team. So it's like at this point, bro, I feel like if you have good players, you got like an AD, you got a Trez, you got KCP, Caruso. I'm not saying those are like all-star players or nothing like that, bro, but when you got players like that and you have a team of players, I feel like, bro, you gotta rock out with them, bro. You can't just blow it up every year because that's not you have to build some sense of chemistry, some sense of continuity, bro. You can't just keep blowing it up every year. This is not my gym. This is not you gotta at some point you gotta start playing basketball and stop worrying about all the behind the scenes stuff. But that's why they have people whose jobs to do that stuff hired in the organization, bro. So come on.
Big facts, bro. Big facts, man. Hey, man, and that's another thing on that, bro, is I think we've learned a lot about super teams the past couple of years that just throwing a bunch of names together, that is not going to win you a championship. It's the players that fit the most. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have players that fit their position and play their role to their fullest than to have a bunch of just all-star players on one team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you're going to win is, like you said, chemistry, bro. People moving the rock, people knowing where they're supposed to be on the court at all times. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got 20 all-stars on your fucking team don't mean that you about to get out here and win a ring. You know what I'm saying? So
I think these successful super teams, I hate to say, like, not to toot my own horn, but the Golden State Warriors, like what we were able to do with KD, of course, we weren't able to keep him, but just the success we had with KD, this is just one example, but just the success we had with KD kind of paints this like over like kind of like golden world where everything's gumdrops and rainbows and everything's perfect. Of course, we seen how that ended. KD didn't want to play with us no more or whatever reason. I still don't understand why. But
man,
the success we had, we were able to go win a couple chips. You know what I'm saying? That's great, but it's just like that was a perfect scenario, if that makes sense. KD fit well in our system. We had the chemistry. It was like a 1-2-3 attack. You know what I'm saying? We played well together. We meshed together until it all fell to pieces once KD, being a little sensitive. He didn't like what was said to him or how he was being treated, so he left. And I feel like people have to know with super teams, it's almost like a quick in. Like I have yet to see a super team that's been like, oh, they've been doing this shit forever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always been those teams that are built, like you said, with continuity, with a solid foundation, a good nucleus of players that play well together, have that chemistry, and have been built, not just handpicked, quickly thrown together, and now they're hooping. That is a quick fix. Another one of those, quick fixes that's very temporary. Of course, it can win you a ring. Of course, it can win you games. But like after that super team is disassembled, you see how the Warriors were left. We were bottom of the 8. We got knocked off in the play-in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you see what happens after these super teams. It's never a good thing, bro.
And bro, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like those teams that are not very good organizations, I feel like they'll be the ones that will sell their soul for a championship. Like let's be real, bro. The Los Angeles Lakers, as constructed, now they're one of the greatest franchises in history, but as constructed, bro, they're not that good. Like, no offense to Jenny Buss, but I'm not too sure she knows what's like. I don't want to like try to knock her because she's a woman, but I don't think she really has too much control or knowing of what's going on in her organization. You got Rob Pelinka, which is Kobe Bryant, RIP to him, one of his former agents, like running the whole show. I feel like that's kind of just like, it's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
Buddy.
They have like all friends and family and stuff just in there. It's like, I feel like that's not sustainable for success, but I feel like they don't really, not just Jeannie Buss, but the whole organization doesn't know too much of what's going on. They're just like, oh, LeBron? Oh, let's get LeBron. Let's win a championship. Now, when that whole, when LeBron's gone, AD's probably going to leave, then guess what we have? We have nothing.
The pieces to pick up.
But the Lakers
always happens.
Bro. The LeBron fans, we all out of there, bro. Y'all ain't gonna. Now the Lakers are still one of the greatest organizations. Don't get me wrong; they have 16, 17 championships, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Just the fact of, like you said, bro, it's kind of like, I think this is an example you use, bro. If you build a house from straw, it might stay up for a couple hours, bro. That motherfucker gonna blow over when the wind comes.
Yeah.
So, bro, why don't you build a solid foundation of players? I feel like the Warriors, bro, it's kind of like having. You already drafted your core nucleus, bro. Y'all was already winning championships. Y'all was already doing your thing. Now, you can argue with KD's move if it was right or wrong. but
we still won. You know
had
what
your
I'm saying?
core nucleus, bro. Then guess what? You just plug one piece in, and then guess what? Y'all go on a 3 or 4 year tear. Nobody can beat y'all the best team in basketball.
But you said a 3 or 4 year tear. Even with that, when the wind blew and Katie got up out of there, we were still left with pieces to pick up. I mean, of course, it wasn't a terrible storm, but we still had to rebuild ourselves in a sense. We had to get our young bench back, our strength in numbers, so to speak, back. It was a struggle, bro, for a little bit.
Yeah, it was too.
We was down bad. Definitely, bro.
All right, y'all. Hey, we got a future episode where we just deep dive into this whole topic, man. So thank y'all for tuning in this week. Hey, Bucket Discussions is a wrap, man. We out.
We out, man.
Crazy.
Mistrix, you are crazy.
And now, man, let me get my whistle, man. We are back at y'all boys with another jump ball segment. Today we got a special guest with us, Germane Mays, a high school hooper. You know what I'm saying? He out here doing his thing. We have a young ball player from Topeka High, Trojan, joining us today to discuss his season so far. Germane Mays, 7 foot, 6'10", whatever you want to call him. I seen him the other day. I was like, whoa, bro, look like he about 6'10" out here, bro. But yeah, young boy out here doing his thing. So let's get to it, bro, with the first question. So we know you guys are not off to the start you would like this year, but talk to us about what it's like to be a part of such a young program and this team.
Oh, it's hard, honestly. They've been turning it around.
Uh-huh.
Our old teams have been undisciplined, fights, all that breaking out. It was like just bad coaching. But this new coach, we got a whole new coaching staff. We got Ty Baumgartner. Got some championships up here. 30-0, Olympic high school. That dude's really valid. And we got Nate Wallace. We got his assistant coach, his dad, Coach Baumgartner. And this is like a whole new coaching staff, and the program is they just changed the culture.
For sure. So you talked about a culture change. Tell me what it's like playing with your teammates now. You think they got their heads on straight? They think they're ready for what he got for them?
We most definitely improved since the start of the season. Getting it together and we're like a team.
For sure.
All right, bro, let me jump in there, man. So like we said, the season not off to the greatest start, to the start you would like it to be off to, bro. What are some of your personal goals for this season now that you're playing significant minutes on varsity?
Hopefully try and keep up this double-double I've been having for the past couple of games.
Double-double?
You on the boards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, I like it.
All right, man. So you talked about you want to keep up, the pace you've been playing, the double-double. I know me and you played on the team together back when I was in high school. There's a quick question. What the work ethic still like? Because we used to get up at 5 a.m. and get to it. So what the work ethic looking like? You still getting in the gym? You still getting it in?
Oh, yeah, every day. We be here on Sundays, no days. We would be here in the morning if it wasn't for ROTC, but the practices, yeah, we be in the gym a lot.
For sure.
No days off, bro. I like it, man. All right, so like my brother said, bro, used to hoop with him back in the day. I don't want to say back in the day, but when he was in high school.
Back in the day.
You came up through the ranks, bro. Like you said, you've been involved with the Topeka High basketball program. So what is it like, bro, just the experience to actually finally be able to see the court play significant minutes and just get experience? What's it like?
It's great, honestly. I never really played high school varsity basketball significantly, but it's been different. Just getting up, getting these runs, just like it's all a new experience, honestly.
Yeah, bro, because you a big dog now, bro. It used to be like you had the seniors and you was kind of like just trying to get in where you fit in, but now, bro, you the big dog, man. So
for sure, bro.
That's tough.
So me, I know what the feeling is, bro. Just tell me what the feeling is, what your experience of it was the first time you maybe started or checked into a packed house at a Topeka High basketball game. I know the games versus HP, maybe Topeka West. Those are packed games. Tell me what it was like, your first experience, you know, like just getting in that environment. Because I remember for me, like they checked me in. I looked up. I said, whoa. I stepped out like, that's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what that was like for you, bro, checking in.
It was a little jittery at first, honestly. And like once the game started, you just got like boom, that adrenaline. You just canceled it all out. It's
So
crazy.
All right, bro. The season's not over yet, man. Like you just told me before we got started, bro. You still got 5 games left. But so far, bro, what's your favorite memory of your senior season?
I'd probably say it had to be our Hayden game. Yeah, most definitely. They had real rowdy crowd. It was crazy. Parents was yelling, cussing out the refs, everything. Then we got the dub. Then it was just satisfying. It's like you got to shut them up. You ain't even got to say nothing.
For sure. For sure, bro. All right, so you guys have an almost entirely new coaching staff. Talk about the impact the head coach and that entire coaching staff has had on you this far. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of coaches are like big figures in their community. They kind of like look out for students. What impact have they had on you?
They're amazing. They don't just want to help you out with basketball. It's like life skills, etc. Trying to help you pass just basketball, like work and being presentable, all that. Like the suit and ties that they make us wear,
For sure.
the etiquette, all the rules that they put in. They just want to get you ready for life.
For sure, bro. And you talked about the suit and tie, bro. That's a little bit of a change for y'all, bro. Y'all got the nice look, bro. What does the suit and tie teach you? Does it teach you like, okay, I got to be presentable at all times, like we respecting our teachers, you know what I'm saying? We get into class on time. Is that the kind of stuff he's teaching y'all?
Basically, he wants us to look the part. Business, getting it done.
Sure.
All right, bro, to piggyback off that question, man, I've heard that you guys have to turn your cell phones in on game day. Is that true?
Oh, man, boy, I'll be sick. That's not just game day. It's every day.
Oh, every day?
Oh, my God. Every day.
Oh, sheesh, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, that's real good, bro. Good culture change for y'all.
That's
Showing y'all how
discipline,
to
though,
handle
bro.
business. Yeah.
That's discipline. Because the cell phone can be a distraction during the day, bro, especially when you got classes, you got practice and other stuff you got to worry about. So,
for sure.
I mean, it sounds kind of crazy when you think about it, but I mean, it's building discipline.
It's not that bad. Yeah, you at school. Focus on your schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? If someone need to reach you, they'll call the school. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
You used to it over time.
For sure. So this past week, you were one of the keen candidates at Topeka High School. We know all in high school, that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So what was the experience like being nominated for Royalty of Courts? Like, how did that feel? You know, when you up on stage, you suited and booted, you know what I'm saying?
That was hard. Well, I had to come a little dripped out, you feel me? I had the gray suit and turtleneck.
Yeah.
The little pendant on. I didn't win it, but I was happy for my boy who did.
For sure.
It was tough.
Yeah, but that's what I say. Like, even though you didn't win it, it's still an experience for everybody that gets nominated because, like, you get the whole day. You get to take pictures. You kind of like a king, bro, to school, even if you don't win. Like, everybody's like, get to sit there and watch you get your the spotlight put on you in the shining moment, man. So it's still an honor.
It was a good experience.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. You got anything else for bro?
That's about it, bro. Wait. Before we finish this up, bro, when's Topeka High's next game, or who y'all play next?
Hey, but they got a game today, dog. Go ahead and let them know y'all playing.
We're going against HP again.
Y'all got them boys to play against, bro. We had Scrap on here. He was the first special guest we had, man. Good ball player, man. Good kid, man. Got a good head on his shoulders. Good work ethic. I think that'll be a good game for y'all, man. They had a tough matchup versus them the first time. We see what y'all do this next go around for sure, bro.
Hey, bro, you told me about the link. I didn't even think about that, bro. The YouTube page. I'm definitely gonna tap in, man. So I need to see a double, bro.
Yeah, get active, bro.
Double, man.
We be watching. Y'all got a game on Friday?
Yeah, we play again. We play here at High. We play against Washington.
Okay, I'll probably tap in because I'll be back in the city Friday, so I'll tap in with you.
Bad.
All right, man. You already know. Thank y'all for tuning into the Bucket Discussions podcast. We had a very special guest, bro. I appreciate you hopping on here with us. And be on the lookout for that double from number 2 from Topeka High today, man.
Yeah, we be watching.
All right, so appreciate the invite.
For sure, bro.